What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, we're checking out a title called Havendock. This one actually just kind of showed up this morning, and I went ahead and I paid for the early access, and I figure we'll dive on in and see if this is something you wanted to add to your wish list or otherwise pass on. From what I've been told, it's a little bit like Raft, so it's a survival game where you're building up a colony effectively on top of an endless water world. I like anything that has to do with water worlds. I don't know, man. Some people really slept on that movie, but I feel like that was a dope movie, dude. My grandpa saw me. He took me to see that movie when I was a kid, and it was awesome, all right? I Will Die on This Hill, one of the great underappreciated post-apocalyptic movies. But if after watching this, you wanted to get Havendock for yourself, you can look down below in the description. I'll have it for you down there, and then on top of that, you can also take a look down below if you wanted to get access to my Discord, or if you wanted to join up and come see me on stream. These are my first impressions of the game. As I mentioned, I haven't played at all. We're just going to hit this one, and I'm going to give you my thoughts as we play through. Right now, I have workers in my house, and so it's just sawzalls and noise all days long. And so once I finally get to sit down and actually record something late at night, once everybody's gone and dinner's been taken care of and everything else, I'm not firing on my best cylinders right now, and unfortunately prep work is quite difficult at the moment too. So we're just gonna do first impressions of it, and hopefully it works out okay. Let's start. So we get to make our character. He looks perfectly fine. I have no problems with the way that he looks. Perfect. I can also choose what color I want my long johns to be. I think I'm gonna go with the purplies, man. I'm gonna go with the purpley warpley. There's nothing unique about you. That's hurtful. So I can have a hat. I can have 5% British accent, apparently. I can also have a lower chance to get blinded by the sun. I'm guessing that pretty much every single one of these is actually like just a joke. I'm almost positive that's what's happening here, is that they just kind of like, they're all inside jokes. Well, I mean, we've got a dookie hat that we can wear, so what's not to love about that? We can also have a perk. It says these quirks have no gameplay effects, even if it sounds like they do. I wonder if that plans to change later on, like deeper on into development or not. I am really good at procrastinating. I feel like that's something that I've always excelled at since like the dawn of my existence. So let's go ahead and be a big procrastinator. What can I do with the world configuration? Oh, so it's like, it's super customizable. So you can actually determine how often settlers show up. You can change around the building costs if you want. So you can make this like super difficult. You can make this really casual. You can make it like a normal experience. I dig that. I get down with it.
You wake up in a daze on a small sandbank. You appear to be stranded in the middle of the ocean. You find some wood to build a makeshift deck using rocks as tools. Looks like you have to build more decks and expand. You have no recollection of how you got here, but you must find a way to survive. And pray others will find you.
Simple enough. Alright, so let's do this thing. So at the beginning of the game, they want me to collect some planks. That's giving me like 40 wood right there. That's a solid, oh, that's how far you can like reach? Okay, I'm gonna grab my leaves then too. Can I not have those rocks? I probably wanna build to the right. And so let's go ahead and take the deck right here. How many of these can I build? What do they cost? They cost 5 wood apiece. So I just wanted to get to this other wood that's over here so that I can build even more further decks. It wants me to get a pump. There it is. Lets you manually collect seawater from the ocean. Should not be drunk unless you build a distilled. That is the biggest goldfish that I've ever seen in my life. All right. Yeah, I could probably put the pump right there. We'll just call that a day. and then we'll kind of like expand this out like so. I don't know how much more wood I'm actively going to need in order to make this. Oh, it floats by too. So there's the raft influence right there, is that not only are there like stationary things on the ground, but there's also stuff that floats past. So you're going to be able to like grab things here and there just in case you need further resources. Good. So it looks like there is a pump over here. Oh, it's a manual pump. So I have to like actually sit there and crank the thing. Gotcha. Does it stack water inside of there? I don't know, but we should probably get the distillery going, right? Oh, wood. Oh, I got it. It's okay. I got the wood. We're all solid on the wood front. Let's see. We'll put in a few more of those guys, and there's lots of wood floating by, so I don't think we're going to have too many problems isolating and collecting the things we need in order to be comfortable. Looks like we've got a health meter up there. Looks like we got a thirsty boy meter, and in fact, it looks like it gives you... Well, I thought it was giving you a timer, but I guess that's just the actual number of food we have inside of us. I thought that it was like a second-by-second, like tick-tock type deal. Nope, not what it is. Collect the seawater from the pump. Do I have to? It just goes inside my backpack. We've got a magic... Oh, that wasn't what I wanted to do. I got the wrong thing on my clicker right here. I'm gonna come back for you, Deck. I'm gonna fix you in just a minute. But you're not the one to be fixed for right now. Build a pier for 20 wood? You don't know how to build a pier yet. Apparently we have to research it. I know what a pier is, but I don't know how to make one. So I flopped a few more decks in. What do I need in order? So the distiller over there, that's gonna turn our water into something actually usable. We'll go ahead and does it have a front? We have no arrow indicator for what the front of the pot is. Then again, given the fact that it's basically just a cylinder, I suppose it doesn't really matter when we're viewing it from this axis, does it? It's not really like a big deal. All right, so we got to put some, we can insert with shift click. Gotcha. So there we go. We've dropped some stuff inside of there. My poo hat is still incredibly fastened to the top of my head. I see steam coming off the top of it. So I'm guessing it's working in one regard or another. Yeah, I guess we can expand it out a little bit further. That leaves me a little bit scanty on wood, though. Well, our water came out okay. It took a little while to get done. I don't know if I didn't have, like, enough of the seawater in there. It seems to have worked out all right. We've got, like, a little bit of water rattling around. Next, it wants me to do a workshop, so we're doing, like, the, you know, the standard fair survival-y guy stuff. I'll put that down. Can I just get that fish? Oh, look at that. I can get that fish right there. I'm gonna drink some water, too. Can I just, like, eat the fish? I can eat the fish. It's raw right now, which the game is not necessarily a big fan of. But maybe someday I'll be able to cook it. So we need to research some agriculture at the workshop. I need to research this oceanic wood over here. I've viewed and collected wood and touched wood in many places, but never on the ocean. So on here... Oh, they keep tempting me away. This is the exact same thing that always happens to me in Raft. My attention issues really come to a head in games like this. So it looks like we have a technology over here that we can play around. We can unlock a birdhouse. It will attract birds. Do we really want birds that badly? Is it necessary to have that many birds? Oh, there's like a big luxury box over here. Can I have that? I can apparently have it. It looks like it drops all kinds of goodies inside of there. It had a huge amount of water inside of it, and that's good because it looks like the things on your research tree, they require different resources in order to work. So we can leave the workshop and it will still run. It's a really good thing that you told me that, because I would have spent the remainder of this video standing around like editing like I needed to be there, and then I probably would have complained about it at the end of the video without ever testing it, and then you guys would have yelled at me in the comments, and then I would have come back tomorrow and I would have read those comments, and then it would hurt my feelings, and then I would cry in the shower even more than I already do. Let's see here. So we've unlocked agriculture. It gave us a farm, it gave us a birdhouse, and it gave us a trap. Okay, I think I can live with that. What else we got inside of here? Inside of here, we have different cooking methods, but it looks like we need veggies in order to get that done. So unfortunately, that's not going to be the thing for us just yet. Let's think about having... Where do I want my farms to be at? I feel like... Oh, we've got 182 wood right now? That's such a ridiculous quantity of wood. Let's expand this place out then. I see no reason not to. We'll just do like a little... Oh yeah, I gotta drag and drop that over to there. Water is too deep, build a bridge. Okay, so there's like discoverable locations as well that I can interact with. Gotcha. So we're not just like building outwards here. Like we're going to reclaim things and whatnot. But back to the original point that we were working on, I gotta get some farms down. What's a farm cost me? A farm is gonna cost me wood and sand. We have more than enough. Oh, you can't shift click them out. That's kind of unfortunate. I wish that I could. I wish that I could shift click these out. Can I control click them? That did not work. Ah, multi-build is on B. Gotcha. That's precisely what I was looking for. It has never been such a blessed time to be literate. Let me tell you that. Thanks, literacy. I would have never figured that out if not for you. Now we just need seeds to throw on in here. Yeah, throw some veggies in there, I guess. Looks like it takes 4 seeds per... Oh, it doesn't just grow... Okay, I thought it was going to grow like 1 crop in the middle. But we actually get a bunch of crops out of there. Sounds good. We'll keep that exactly where it is. It also wants me to mess around with a birdhouse. I don't really particularly have a magnificent place for a birdhouse. At least not one that makes me happy with the layout that we currently have. Oh no, I've built asymmetrical as well. Ripperoonies. Not great. Can I move it? It will let me move structures. Very nice. This is one of my bare basic things that I expect from every city building game, is can I move things that are already deployed? If the game doesn't have some kind of mechanic that is trying to force you to optimize based on where you put things and whatnot, I see no reason that games shouldn't just let you move things around freely and not worry about it. What was that right there? A goldfish? A rare fish. It sparkles in a golden color. It is extremely delicious and fulfilling. You can trade it for rare goods or use it to fill your belly. Okay, so we've got like a metro thing going on right here where like bullets are our currency, but fish is our currency in this one. What did it want me to do next? Open the food tab and build 2 birdhouses. Like right now, I have to? Okay, I'll put one right there then, and I'll put one right there. Ooh, we also have vegetables. It says I don't have anything to take out. Oh, it's because it's not done being groated yet. Okay, cool. Movement feels all right. Doesn't feel overly fast. Doesn't feel overly slow. Animation fidelity looks pretty good on the little character right there. In fact, he's got like a little lean when you run in donut circles. And so that's good animation quality right there. Looks solid to me. I will take you, and I will take you. I now have 2 of the Latucci's, and we will take those Latucci's, and we will use them... We will use them to make a charcoal grill, which is obviously the superior grill. We can disagree on this point in perpetuity, but the fact of the matter is charcoal is just better than propane. It just is. It's the way it goes. Cooking with applewood, better than propane. Like wood fires, better than propane. Charcoal, better than propane. People be like, long term it's bad for you. And I'm like, yeah, but you're only using you're losing the years off the end that nobody cares about anyways. Like you're losing the years off the end where you're just gonna be sitting in a chair with a panicked look on your face for 4 or 5 years on your way out. I'm not worried about losing those years. I'd rather have the delicious, well-cooked steak right now. Like right this second. Like I'd rather have that now and just lose like 5, 6 years from the end of my life. Not worried about it. It's fine. That's an exchange that I feel like I personally am more than willing to make. We've got a charcoal kiln that we can make now. Well, there's the kiln. I went over the top of it like 5 times because it doesn't look like a kiln. Like when I think of kiln, I think of like a big beehive oven. This did not look like it. So we put wood inside of there. And it looks like, so we're lighting a fire with wood on top of wood. I feel like I'm making poor decisions right now. This feels like just... I don't know. I feel like the fire marshal probably has issues with that. Dude, is that bird dookie on top of that? Dude, I thought for sure... Oh, I have to put fish in there? Okay, yeah, put some fishies in there. I'll feed my little bird friends. As long as they keep spitting out seeds. That's the part that I care about is, will I have seeds or will I starve? We seem to be on like an entirely lettuce-based greenery diet right now, which is worrying, but it looks like we also got berries. So there you go. We got berries. Good stuff. Did you guys already produce the thing that you have produced? So how come I couldn't... Well, I guess I was going to say, why can't I just like right-click to take stuff out of these? But I guess that's because it's bound to the mouse right there with the spin, the shift and control clicks and whatnot. I can't help but feel like there's got to be a better way without like a double keybind to get this done. But I'm drawing a blank right now as to like what that would be. I'm going to get my charcoal out, and it wants me to research some cookhouses. Okay, this is one of those treadmill games right here. This is one of those crafting treadmill games, the likes of which, you know, I don't know if you've ever played Planet Crafter. Easily one of the most addictive games ever invented by man. If you've never played Planet Crafter, it's kind of like this, except you're terraforming a planet, and basically you've got a million different things that are crafting a million different things that all run into each other. And the whole game, if you really boil it down to its essence of what it is, it's an idle game. I don't know if people realize that, but it's an idle game. This, too, has kind of like that vibe to it, where it kind of gets you caught up in that treadmill of obsessively crafting the thing to get the next thing. Let's see. So we've got a cookhouse, we've got a dining table, and we've got a snacky stand. Okay. We're starting to get things that are referencing settlers and saying that it's going to bring settlers in. Oh, cool, that's the research for the pier. We'll go ahead and take that right now, and that was nearly instantaneous. We've also got housing over here, but we need 2 meats for that. It looks like we've got nets. Okay, so that's just like raft as well. The nets will help us catch debris and detritus that are flowing around. We're also researching a water tank, so that's probably a good plan. How much, like, so this pump is really, it takes a really long time to function. I'm guessing we're going to be signing villagers to work on this stuff and like run interference basically to automate these processes. But I'm intrigued by what they've got going on so far. The game's got like a good art style. They've paid attention to their animations. It's attractive. It's minimalist, but it's not like so minimalist that I'm like, man, this is too minimalist for me. Because normally, I as a gamer, I am not a huge fan of minimalism in games. I do not find it to be appealing, and so I tend to avoid it. Find it hard to look at for long periods of time. We'll go ahead and take that right there, take that right there. Can I get any more seeds in there? Wait, I'm growing organic burgers? Huh. Alright, well this side's gonna be veggies. We'll worry about other stuff in just a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and get some more seeds out of here. We may actually need a lot more birds too, in all honesty. There we go. So we've got all our input set up on that side. This side over here, maybe we'll go with trees or something. I don't know, like plucking entire sides of beef out of like a patty of sand just doesn't feel super appetizing to me. I don't know. There's our bridge. The lighthouse looks broken. I can repair it with 10 metals. Not enough steel. Oh, I've only got 3 of them. Did I use them building up this guy right here? Is that what happened? I thought I had more than that. It does. It costs 5 steel to build the bridge. Okay, so we're going to have to come back for that later. I like the little exploratory aspects, too. Very appealing. I like that. It's got the things here that comprise an addictive experience. I can see that already. So we got 25 teriyakis. I'll go ahead and eat it, I guess. We get steel occasionally as a rare spawn from picking up wood. So I'll try to stay Johnny on the spot with picking up our wood. But for now, what other researches do I have available? So technology-wise, we need meat for that. We need more seeds for that. We need more steel for water conservations. Okay. And then I'm also going to need penguin poo, apparently, to learn to feed. There's a penguin right there. I don't know why there's like a random... There's a random block of ice in the middle of our tropical wherever we are, but there's also some chickens over there. I do like chickens. So what does the pier do for me? Oh my god, it invited a Canadian. Welcome! Welcome, my friend! How art thou? I didn't expect to see another survivor, and here I thought I'd be stuck talking to my volleyball for the rest of my life. I see you've been putting the wreckage of the DC-370 to good use. Another survivor. I know, I thought I was the only one. Anyways, you're probably wondering who I am. Just call me Alf. I've been sailing for days, but I always end up back at the crash site. There isn't any space on board, so I'm gonna wait here until you built me a house. Okay, cool. I will build you a house. And just like, see, I've built like a little United States over here, and then if I rotate the camera that way, he came from the right direction. Now we're about to be friends. You know, he can share the secrets of the great and powerful Patine Forge with me, and then I can teach him fun facts about gunfire and the direction that it's coming from. So I'm gonna try out some of these bird traps and kind of see how those go, because we need meat in order to do our next. So what do I have to put in here? Choose a bait. Yeah, throw like a fish in there. Oh, I don't have no fishes left. Okay. What do I have? Vegetables? Yeah, I could probably lose vegetables. That'd probably work out okay. How do I change the input? Oh, you can upgrade the traps too. Cool, so we can turn them into like metal traps maybe? Alright, well I've got these all baited up, so hopefully my baiting skills are as good as I think they are. I feel like they're probably pretty good, but I suppose we'll find out. I've got more than enough water for the moment, so I don't think I need to fiddle around with anything right there. But if we catch something, it will hopefully be awesome. I'm gonna build like a new area where I can put houses. I have no idea how big houses need to be, but I suppose we'll figure that out once we unlock it. Alright, so with the seeds I have available, just in case we don't catch anything, I'm gonna go ahead and grow some hamburgers, which is obviously within the realm of physics and definitely a thing that actively happens in the world. You just, you know, you plant some sesame seed buns and up comes the hamburger plant. It looks like the water tank takes 5 glass. We have 11 of it right now, so that actually works out okay. I'll probably just add a little dock right there with a little bit of space. That way, I can throw the water tank right there. And my guess is I probably have to deposit water in here. Yeah, we'll put the 21 water in there. And it looks like when I need to, I can just come over here and I can just suck up as much water as I need. So there you go. Just like when you go to the public park, you put your entire mouth around the mouthpiece and you make sure to work your tongue aggressively across the hole where the water comes out of. And that's how you drink properly in public. That's how you share a civic water source right there. That's how it's done. We do have a snack stand. I sort of feel like I may need to expand this out over here, but first, let me move you. You can move to kind of like a different spot where you're like not in the way. Do I have any of the stuff that I need? Oh yeah, look at that, dude, little hamburgers. Little hamburgers just popped out of the ground right there. Just sprouting up like hamburger weeds. What you guys got? Output full? I'll take it. Give it to me. I don't have any fish either. I gotta catch some fish, man. I've been neglecting my fish output. There's one right there. We gotta get him. Run him down. Fishy. How much was it to fix this? 10? Okay, I need a little more. I can't. Fishy, come here. Fishy, come back. You can blame it all on me. Fishy, come back. Still got my poo hat, though. My poo hat still affixed to the top of my domer. I'm not gonna lie, that burger looks delicious. That looks like a burger that came straight out of like a, well, not a Burger King ad because Burger King's terrible, but like straight out of a Habit Grill advertisement. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that right there. We caught things. Oh, no, we didn't. Never mind. I was about to be like, we caught a lettuce. And I was like, the wild lettuce, they always fall for my skullduggery. Nope. The lettuce did not fall for it. I, in fact, placed that lettuce there. I've got our 2 meats. We were finally able to pluck the great and powerful sirloin from the soil. And so now I should be able to afford researching a house. I research you, housing. If only it was that easy in real life, man. You just gotta go get 2 steaks from the store, bring them back, and stare at them on your desk. Oh, we caught something. So, like, I got feathers. So these are all possible outputs. Gotcha. So you don't always get everything. Okay. I can live with that. I'm almost out of veggies. We're gonna be running out of things that we can do here. All right, how big is a house? Oh, not that big, actually. The houses are kind of tiny. I feel like calling it a house is really sort of optimistic. That's sort of like, I don't know, you rent one of these here in San Francisco and it's gonna cost you like a solid $4,000 a month though, so that'll do it. Yeah. So I'd like to have like a dedicated area for housing. Like maybe away from fire sources and things that like conflagrate. I don't know, that's kind of just the way I feel about it. Yeah, this seems like it might be an okay corridor. I'm gonna have to add another side over here. Oh, it won't let me. I gotta build bridges to get to a new spot over there, but I like that. So I was thinking like the building in this game, it was just gonna let you build endlessly and there weren't gonna be any stop gaps or anything. Like I didn't think there was gonna be exploration or anything either. I'm actually kind of digging this right now. It's doing a pretty good job at holding my attention and getting me excited. Let's put some houses in, shall we? So we got to keep this unobstructed over here on those 2 spots. So if we're going to place down a house, it's got to be over here. And like, I definitely need like a green arrow indicator to figure out what the front part of the house is. I thought I saw a door, so I'm glad that I saw that. This house has no options. Oh my god, the houses have interior. This thing, so like, are we dealing with some kind of like slip space? Or is this some kind of like quantum realm that we're looking at here? Because from the outside, like this is not bad. You know what I mean? This is a solid like 12 by 12. You got yourself 150 square feet. It's not the worst. It's better than having nothing. But from the outside, it definitely does not look like it has that much space inside of it. Ooh, fishies, I need those. I need those for my baiting. Hold on, I'm baiting again. All right, let's go over here and we'll talk to our dear friend, the Canadian. Have I built a house yet? I'm from Vancouver and I need a house, yes. I in San Francisco, I empathize with your struggle, my friend and Vancouverite, and I have built for you a house that you may live in for free. You don't have to do anything to earn this house because it's share and share alike on this ship, Sonny Jim. All right, let's go ahead and we'll grab that. Oh yeah, did I mention we're going to become pirates? Have I mentioned that murder is on the horizon? I don't know if I brought that up. He's going to need a place that he could eat at. He has PTSD. He's the survivor of a wreckage incident referred to as the DC-370. Keeps mumbling on about some crash site. He's probably delusional. Okay, fair. We all have our delusions. I talk to myself on the internet for a living. Like, I know that, like, it's for an end user, you know what I mean? Like, you guys are gonna come watch the video. But right now, I'm quite literally just talking. Nobody else around. Just me talking. I'll probably put, like, a storage box over here, maybe? Do I dictate what goes inside of it? Yeah, put like some, put those inside of there, and then put burgers inside of here. There you go. That's what I'm talking about, champ. And then put seeds inside of here too. Nice. I think we're solid. So I think this game is actually an automation idle game, which I'm here for. I was really worried that I was gonna have to set up like paths for Alphonse to use, like, hey, go pick this up, drop this off over here, so on and so forth. I cannot tell you how relieved I am right now that he just goes and does that all by himself. And that he doesn't need any feedback. He doesn't need any input. It's just a thing that he does. I would like to have a dining table. And I feel like a solid space for a dining table might be, you know, maybe up against that wall right there, just in case somebody gets hungry. Right there, it looks like we've got a bunch more material. Man, them crates are worth the good stuff. How frequently do we find new humans? I need more steel, too. I got 19 steel. I've got 24 steel. Very nice. Okay, I want to build up this lighthouse over here. I'm ignoring the tutorial entirely at this point. Fix the lighthouse first. You turn on the lighthouse and it pierces the sky. In the distance, a small boat steers itself towards the lighthouse. Hey, what's cracking? Nice settlement. I'm not going to move in. I'm just a scavenger on the sea. You ever wondering how to get more steel? Well, I've got it, but you're going to have to give me valuables in return. You want to trade? I can trade. Trading's okay. Would you like this golden fishy? Oh, I make friends with the traders too? Oh, cool. So made from herbs at the cookhouse, it puts into mattresses and will heal your injured settlers. Is there combat? Are we going to come under attack? Like, am I going to have to build, like, MG42s or, like, Ma Deuces on the edges and we really get into kind of like the Waterworld energy where we've got, you know, enemies along the starboard side. My leg! You know, I don't feel like this is that kind of game. This does not strike me as being that sort of title. Oh, does he automatically rebait the traps if there's nothing else for him to do? Oh, he's replanting them too, dude! Oh my god. Okay. So if every Factorio-style game from now on could just have it all be automated just like this, I would declare you my best friend ever. Because I don't mind automation games, I just hate setting up all the switch logic. I'm craving a hot meal. I'll come on board if you can make a meal for me. I've got you. I've got you. I've got teriyaki, in case you were wondering. Is everybody hungry yet? They're not hangry yet, but I think we're gonna need like a food dispenser or something. So we've got like a snack stand right there. And then what does the cookhouse do? It cooks food and feeds your settlers. Cooks raw food into proper meals by consumption. Okay, which side is the front of it? Is it? Oh no, dude, I don't have enough Latucci's. Let's go back. I gotta claim further Latucci's. Let's go get them, man. We need that green stuff. When I was younger, I didn't really like lettuce. But now I find lettuce to kind of be like pleasing in its own way. You feel me? Like, I feel like lettuce is kind of like the boppers now. I definitely feel like I'm maybe gonna need... So here's the thing. I feel like I'm absolutely going to need more space over here for more birds. I don't think we're getting enough seeds right now. So like if I move you down to there, and I move you over to there, and then I move you, and you're not even primed yet, but if I move you over to here... And then do I have... Dude, this is very Christmassy music. It's making me feel nostalgic, and it's making me feel... You ever feel like on Christmas, you ever feel like a little bit sad? And you can't really, like, explain why. It's not because, like, Christmas is over. I'm talking about, like Christmas at, like, lunchtime. Like, around the family. Maybe it's not, like, sadness. Maybe I just associate... Maybe it's, like, happiness that makes you feel a little sad. I don't know. Either way... This music makes me kind of feel that feeling, like, a little bit. Like, there's gonna be... some kind of, I don't know, sad revelation or something. But it's going to be like bittersweet. So it's going to be one of those situations where like you feel sad, but you also laugh at the same time. Yeah, it's like one of the hardest comedic feats to pull off. Oh, do I have to assign these? Hold on. I don't know if I have to assign these. My settler is tired. Wait, they don't sleep inside the house? Shouldn't they though? Okay, I love that. The modular clumping is very cool. And the fact that it adds little planter boxes and little rose bushes and stuff. Okay, that's rad. I like that very much. This appears to be a very high quality product. Keep in mind it's in early access, so that's how much researches there are right now. And it looks like there's robots and stuff too once you get further on in. But for right now, I feel like if you enjoy colony builders, you enjoy idle games, you enjoy factory games with automation and whatnot, this feels pretty competently crafted to me. As of yet, I haven't really seen any major issues, aside from, like, it would be nice to know what the front side of the object is with, like, an indicator. That's kind of like my one thing right now. But even that doesn't feel like a super crazy major thing. It just kind of feels like a thing. I'm going to put in a sleeping rock real fast. What was that? The lone blacksmith is arriving? And you just went for like a normal, like as your little horn? Like you didn't go for like a ha 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 ha? Like, dude, you gotta have like a little... I feel like you need to have a little bit of ambition when it comes to, you know... I don't know, like, you know, La Cucaracha, Whiskey or the Devil, like, the horns that play all those things, you know, nat, 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 like, I don't know, like, there's lots of options. You could have picked any of them. Can I board your settlement? Oh, board away. Board away. It's an absolute sausage fest over here, so, like, sure. You are welcome. You've got steel. I don't know what I want to trade for that steel. I have one golden fish. I don't have many of other things though, unfortunately. So I will trade that to you for now. And then I'll just kind of go. Alright, so what's next on our research? But as I was saying, this appears to be very well crafted. It incorporates elements of exploration, finding things, problem solving, automation, colony survival, all simultaneously. Okay, yeah, things are on fire. I'm gonna put out the fire, I guess? I don't know how it caught on fire, but it caught on fire. I put it out, though. We should be okay. I'm having a hard time picking out any major flaws with what I've seen so far. You're sleeping on a rock? That looks so uncomfortable, though. Look how jaggy it is. You're gonna end up with S1 issues. Are you about to do the same thing? Oh, my man. Don't do this to yourself. Oh, my man is crag napping right now, dude. He got himself a piece of the crag from Nickelodeon and then slept on it. The madman. How sleepy? Is one rock gonna be enough? Or do I need, like, multi-rock? I'm probably gonna need multi-rock. I guess I'll put that in right there. Oh yeah, this is Havendock. I think it's utterly fantastic. I think it's great. I can feel myself falling for the game right now. Like, as I'm playing this, I could, like, my normal disposition is that I don't like minimalism. I'm not a huge fan of automation. And yet, despite that, I'm falling for the game right now. Like, this game has a lot of aspects that are outside my personal gaming preferences. And, like, I'm still raring to play more. I would definitely recommend this to other people. My name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie games every single day so you don't have to. This is what the options menu looks like right here. It appears as though there are a great many more options where you can set breakpoints for food and for water. It looks like you can rearrange your priorities, RimWorld style. It looks like at any given point you can change the values of your game to make it easier or harder, not just at the beginning. Statistics displays down here. Graphically, it looks like we've got a lot of things in the right place, and it also gives you Diablo-style controls if you want those. So yeah. Havendock. What a little surprise this has been. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for joining me, chat, and that's about all I got for you for right now. Bye, folks.